commitment to improve, to learn something new, and to improve every single day. Add that up over a year, over 5 years, it puts you right there at the top. You become a specialist. That is one of the things that determines the value that is placed on what you have to offer. Now, another dimension to it is how easy will it be to replace you? See, the market works with the law of demand and supply. Scarcity increases the value of a thing. Can you develop yourself to the place or to the point where you are scarce? The easier it is to replace you, the less you're going to be paid. You know why? If you get angry and you leave, somebody else can be easily found to take your place. The more difficult it is to replace you, the higher your pay goes. Can you make it difficult for your organization to let you go? Or can you make it difficult for your customers to let you go? And you know how to make it difficult? It's not by quarreling with them. It's by serving them in a way nobody else does. It's by giving them something that they cannot get elsewhere. Listen to me. Don't underestimate the power or the import of the work that you do. You may be a cleaner, you may be a security officer, you may be a chauffeur, you may be a plumber, but there is a way you can do your job that if you are not available, your customers will miss you. And it's the quality of attention to detail, the level of expertise, and the kindness, that goes with your job. The way you treat them, the way you make them feel, the level of satisfaction that people get, the extra mile you are willing to go to get people fulfilled who patronize you. You can't imagine how many people trivialize their jobs all over the world right now. You can't imagine. You can't imagine how many people underestimate the value or the import of the work they do. Sometimes executives don't know what people, who interface with the public, what people at the lower cadre in the organizations are doing. And it's just because some people don't have a sense of responsibility. They feel it's not my job anyway. They feel, what's the big deal? You can make yourself exceptional. And the place to begin to show the trait is right there at that level that you call low. Give it your best shot. Become the best cleaner around. You'll be surprised. The doors that will open for you. Give the value. Give more value than you are getting. I set a standard for myself when I was working in other organizations, and it was that I would not allow the organization to pay me my real value. Let me put it in another way. I will always give more value than the organization can afford to pay. I will always exceed the value of my salary in giving to the organization. It made me give my best. At that point, I set certain personal standards for myself that were higher than the standards of the organization. When they want to lay people off, you won't be the first person they're going to lay off. When you add exceptional value, now that guarantees your income will still be coming when others have lost theirs. So, how easy will it be to replace you? How easy will it be for the customer to replace your organization and to move somewhere else? You need to make yourself absolutely exceptional. That's one of the things that determines the value that is placed on your products and your services. At the end of the day, one word that underscores all of this is the word skill. You need to acquire skill. You need to acquire expertise. It starts from what you learn. You need to know more today than you knew yesterday. Yes. It's very important. You need to read more, learn more. The internet is there. Some people spend so much time on social media these days, it becomes a big distraction for them. Yet they get nothing. For all the time that they spend on the social media, they get nothing. I'm not advocating you shouldn't. I'm just simply saying that when it comes to your capacity to earn money, you need to be deliberate about it. Don't take your employer for granted. Don't take your job for granted. Okay? Focus on it and look for ways to improve on your level of skill. Learn more to earn more. Learn more. And then practice. Because they say practice makes perfect. Use each opportunity that you have as an opportunity to prepare for the next one. When I deliver a lecture or speech, for me it's a rehearsal for the next one. Okay? Continually seek to improve. Organize your work better. Spend less time to achieve the same result. Okay? Learn to prioritize. Manage your time. Manage your space. Manage your relationships. Manage your resources. The key word for managing is planning. Allocating resources for maximum results. The more thought you invest in what you do, the better the results that you get. That's how it works. The more thought you invest, the better your results. And let me say this. If you're going to improve, if you're going to be an expert on your job, you must overcome inertia. You cannot give in to laziness. You can't give in to procrastination. You must develop the capacity to move yourself, to make yourself to do what you know you need to do to get the results that you need. Don't try to get something for nothing. Money is only a means of exchange of value. It may seem hard at the beginning to work, but when you get used to it, it becomes a habit. Some of the best results or greatest results that you get for working may not even be material things or money. Some of the greatest rewards you get for working is fulfillment, satisfaction. When you look at what you create, the product, the service, gives you fulfillment. I believe that you and I are moving